Hey guys, I'm the Hispanic Hunter, and today I've got a different video about airdrop focusing on CoinEx's currency. I recently saw a video claiming Z is an ultra-deflationary currency. Long-time viewers know I'm a big fan of deflationary currencies. I even made a video about Tron thinking it was the most deflationary, but this one takes the cake. I calculated its deflation rate the other day, and it's roughly 8 to 10% annually. That's absolutely insane. I mean, it's truly mind-blowing. I've never seen a token like this. Tron had about 3% deflation. This one has a deflation rate of nearly 10%. It's crazy, and they've also released this, which doesn't offer many perks. Let's not kid ourselves. Well, it was worth more back then. This coin was worth $20. Now it's about, let's say, $60 or $70. And what's left? One day I haven't checked properly, well, almost 2 days left. Even if you earn $100 max, because this coin is dropping like crazy. We know how this coin has behaved, and it's gone to hell. It's basically dropping 20% every day. Every day is an exaggeration, but in 7 days it fell from 38 to 12. So if you invested $1,000, you'd now have about $300 left at its peak. But they've integrated this, and I think their coin has potential. Just by staking C, you need to pass KIC. Just for depositing C, it's like a launch pool, but for coins already released. But if this platform adds a launchpad or launch pool like Binance, its token could skyrocket in value. In the bull run, we'll see how coins perform. Let's look at this coin's behavior in the last bull run. All exchange tokens tend to perform exceptionally well during these periods. We're seeing the bull run follow the same pattern as 2021. It's practically identical. I'll explain why a bull run is coming, and people will see it clearly because it's what they've been waiting for. Anyway, let's talk about this particular coin. In the last bull run, it went from 0.011 to 0.3, meaning it grew about 10 to 12 times in value. We didn't need to catch it early, but those who bought before, well, let's say when it became more popular, it hit its first big surge, pushing about 6x gains, give or take. In other words, it made a 6x, which is a very good profit in a bull run, truly excellent gains. Sure, some might do 50x, but with that volatility, you could buy at $10,000, and it's worth $1,000 tomorrow. So, relatively speaking, it's a safer currency. The downside of these exchange tokens is they're very vulnerable to what happens on their platform, meaning if there's a hack, bad news, or poor revenues, if the company's in trouble, this token can go to hell, let's be honest. But considering the deflation, its strong bull run performance, and how well it's doing this past month when everything's down and this one's up, I saw on CoinMarketCap it rose 22%, while the market fell 4 to 5%. It stayed mostly flat, but this one kept climbing. It's also just had another boost due to the minibus feature they've released. We can block up to 50,000 CET max, no more than that. What else can we do with this coin? Well, we can stake it. Where's the staking option? Staking gives us about 3.09% APY, which isn't bad, considering we'll already earn 10% yearly from platform buybacks and burns. You won't see more coins, but the APR is actually 10 to 12% due to high deflation. You can also do AMM, providing liquidity on the exchange for commissions. It's appealing, depending on your goals. Let's search for CET, for example. They have some good investments here. Often controversial coins, as most with good APR are meme coins. They're volatile, but I made good money with CoinEx early on doing AMM. The profitability is excellent with auto compounding. It's 50, so no need to worry about V3 pool range issues. It's full range here. Deposit half FB, half USDT, leave it, and daily commissions are automatically reinvested, meaning they're added back into the pool. It's quite good with high APR on many coins, and it's on an exchange with lower account hacking risk. With MetaMask, you might accidentally sign a malicious contract and lose everything overnight. So be careful. Here there's good and bad, risk of fund mismanagement like FTX or platform hacks. These are significant risks too. Everything has pros and cons, but in a bull run, I'm more comfortable with exchanges than MetaMask. Not in a bear market though. Why is that? Because in bear markets, many platforms go bankrupt. In the last bear market, we saw tons of bankruptcies. Terra Luna, FTX crashed. Quinto.com nearly failed. KUCOIN needed help. Coinbase struggled too. Celsius and many others I can't recall also had major issues. These are centralized platforms, so it's risky to use them in bear markets. It's safer to use cold or hot wallets, spread across multiple for security. But in bull markets, exchanges feel safer from hacks. So I just want to mention that I'm planning to hold Ethereum and this coin as I think it's a great investment. We've seen its behavior during the bootstrap, and it's not your typical hyperinflationary currency. Take Solana, for example. It performs well and has a bright future, but what's the issue? With its current market cap, Solana should be at its all-time high right now. We know when it hit $250, $260, it had a market cap of $75 billion. Now its market cap is around $67, $85 billion. Solana has experienced inflation. In just 1 year, with its current market cap, it should be at $180 instead of $144. It has an annual inflation rate. This year, I'm unsure if they'll implement a burning system, but they currently have an inflation system of... Let's do a quick calculation. We'll use 10%. 184 times 10% is 18.4. It's actually more. It's about 20%. 184 minus 36 is roughly 20% annual inflation. That's a significant inflation rate. You're talking about Ethereum staking, but for Solana, I'm not sure of the current rate. When I was doing it, I believe the APR was between 6% and 12%. It's around there, I'm not certain, but we can see you'll always be. This coin will lose value if people don't keep buying it gradually. When the bull run ends and meme hype cools, Solana will suffer greatly. It'll be one of the hardest hit due to its high inflation rate. Solana and others with high inflation, like Cardano and Avalanche, almost all Polkadot too. Ethereum has much lower inflation, around break even. In bull runs it burns about 3% yearly, and in bear markets inflation's maybe 1% or 0.8% yearly, so it's roughly even. So Ethereum should perform well long term, but Solana, unless it changes and starts burning coins, will never reach its all-time high again without massive, widespread adoption. Still, this doesn't change the situation for Solana buyers. Well, in this bear market, it triumphed by going from about $10, $12 to where we've seen it reach in this cycle, almost $200. That's nearly a 20x gain, which is insane profitability for those who held onto Solana and didn't sell. In this bull run, it'll likely hit a new all-time high, maybe between $200 and $400, though I doubt it'll go higher. Anyway, it's a great coin with potential. We see that, for instance, it's only on its own chain, unlike others on multiple chains. They have their own network. If this coin does the same with its own network, extending to other exchanges, giving utility to its token within and outside its platform through returns, vaults, and incentives, it's a currency that could work very well. If we compare market caps, let's do some real calculations. If it were to reach, well, not OKX, because that's one of the most powerful exchanges, I mean OKB, but if it reached, say, actually that's too big too, but a more average exchange like Whitebit, well, Whitebit's token is doing quite well, and it's not from a highly reputable exchange, so to speak. CoinX, if it reached Whitebit's level, that's a 6x. We see its tech chain. This exchange isn't. I'd say CoinEx is even better in terms of volume, but its exchange likely has good utilities. On the other hand, CoinEx has implemented this and can continue to add utility to its token. We're talking about a 6x potential. This bull run could easily see between 2x and 7x gains, which is a pretty good range. It's a coin that can offer good returns and is arguably safer than a MEMECOIN, which could crash at any time. I don't want to ramble on as I'm starting to digress a bit. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out this token, it's great, especially being deflationary. That's crucial in crypto. I got into this to escape the lousy currencies we have in every country, as none are exempt. In Europe, South America, Asia or Russia, all currencies are trash. Some are worse than others, but they all face inflation. It's better to invest in deflationary coins. With minimal adoption, they'll rise over time, offering some protection. Well, I hope you liked the video. See you in the next one. Bye.